is my lover brings, he brings to me, and I love him. A love like ours could never die, as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love him. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love him. When the night has gone and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should turn.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, dear teachers, for being here. On behalf of NUTESA, Patricia Medina welcomes you, right? Remember, this year, NUTESA is going to be by September 80 years old. So we are in the year of our anniversary, right? And for this reason, we have something special for you. We are planning to have our NUTESA's Academy of Experts. This is the name that we are giving to our group of webinars we are going to have from now on, okay? And to start with this wonderful, wonderful session, we have this topic this afternoon, learning through games, an important topic that we teachers are always asking for to motivate our students in our classes, right? Remember that we are working now in a hybrid way, and we need to be motivating our students every session, okay? But before, we have some important guidelines to so we can have a wonderful session this afternoon. Benji, good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Patricia. Hello, the teachers. Welcome to this workshop with one of our speakers. So we are going to start with the general guidelines. So we're going to start with the first one, which is mute your microphones during the sessions, please. You must fill in the link in the chat box for your certifications, right? And we will send your certificates from April 25th on. At the end of the session, you will receive a survey to complete.
Yes, yes, that is true. In the chat box, you are going to have, okay, during the whole session, a link. Aime is going to help us with the link so you can fill in for your certification. And at the very end, we need your opinion about everything you require to improve ourselves. And let's see, Benji, now is your turn to present our wonderful speaker. We are so proud to have this speaker, international one, with us.
Indeed, I have the honor to introduce Miss Sue Kim. Sue Kim is an EFL teacher, editor, and teacher trainer. She holds a Master of TESOL from Victoria University of Wellington, and she has had the pleasure of teaching English to students of all levels, from kindergarten, Greek children to adults. Now she works for eFuture, a Korean publishing company, where she is involved with teacher training and international projects. So welcome, Sue Kim, to this session. So we are so glad to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks to you. All right.
Okay, so hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you, and let's get started. I'm very excited to be here. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to present, and congratulations for your 80th anniversary. Okay, so let me share my screen. So can I just start now?
Yes, you can start. The floor is yours.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so today's topic is learning through games, right? Do you like playing games? I hope you do. Okay, so here we are. Happy 80th anniversary. Well, okay, so I have some questions about games. Okay, do you like playing games? What's your favorite game? Do you have a favorite game? I'm sure you do, right? We all have our favorite game. And do you play games with your students? Yes, some of you do, right? And what's your students' favorite game? I'm sure your students have their favorite games, right? So we'll talk about these games today. Children love playing games, don't they? They just love playing games, and they can play games all day and every day, right? So children's games are hardly games. Children are never more serious than when they play, right? When they play games, they are very, very serious, right? It's not a game, right? It's something very serious to them. How about adults? Us. I think we get serious when money is involved, right? I think, or, you know, if it's really, really fun, yes. Have you seen this Korean TV series, Squid Game? Is it popular in Peru?
Yes, of course. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's about games, right? But this one is very, very serious, right? It involves a lot of money and life and death, right? And we're not talking about these games today, right? But a lot of people ask me, do you really play this game, like Squid Game, when we're young? And yeah, I used to when I was young, right? We draw this shape on the ground. And, you know, it can be very violent because we have to push and pull and, you know, try to move around this squid shaped picture. So I did some research. Okay, I wanted to find out the popular games in Peru. And I found this website and I found some games. Okay, and you can tell me if these games are popular in Peru. Okay, soccer, of course, right? Very, very popular. It's popular everywhere, right? It's popular in Korea as well. And I found out that children play these musical games in Peru. Do you play these musical games, clapping and hand games? Yeah. Yeah, in Korea, we also have these games. And I'm going to show you some videos later on. Yeah, and there is a song for this popular game, Tortitas de Manteca. Do you know this song?
Yes, of course. Tortitas de manteca for the mother. Yeah.
All right. Okay. How's my Spanish pronunciation? Is it okay?
That's great. Great. Yes, that's good.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So we have something similar in Korea too. We do lots of clapping and hand games too. Okay. So maybe I can show you the videos later on. And I also found that Sapo is a popular game in Peru. Do you play Sapo? Sapo?
Yeah, it's very popular.
Oh, very popular. Okay,
Yes,
so
very popular, especially with men, right?
Yes,
Yes,
so you
yes,
throw
they
a
have
coin,
contests.
is that right?
They have contests. Yes.
Yes, we do.
Right.
Oh, there's a contest.
Yes, of
Wow.
course. They have contests about it.
Okay, so you have to throw a coin, is that right? Into the hole.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so we don't have any similar game here in Korea, but we do a lot of like marbles. Okay, you throw the marbles and you try to hit the marbles. Okay, so we have similar kind of, right? Not coins, but we play games with these marbles. And we sometimes play games with stones, right? When we were young, you throw the stones and try to catch the stones. Okay, so I found that, there are similar games in Peru and in Korea, and I'm sure in other countries too, right? Children play these kind of games. And also I found many other games too, right? The spinning top, okay? And also the game of the league. Okay, this was in the movie, right? Oh, no, this was different one. This is like using ropes. Okay, you jump, right? Using the
Yes.
ropes.
Yes.
We have a similar game in Korea too. The thread set, I was surprised, right? We have a very similar game in Korea. We use strings to make shapes.
Okay, yes, yes,
And-
also.
Okay, and the statue. Okay, so statue is another, this was in the movie, right? So you are not supposed to move. And, when the person is not looking at you, then you can move. Right, that was in the movie, and that was the most frightening scene for me in that TV series, Squid Game. Anyway, so we share all these similar games, and when children are playing these games, what do? They speak, and they listen, they cooperate, and they negotiate. Right? They use all these important skills when they are playing these games, right? So it's not just games. This is this is a process of learning for children, right? They negotiate the meaning and they follow the rules and they talk about the rules, right? It's all this learning that's occurring when they are playing these games. Okay, so why don't we use this element when they teach English? Okay, so that's the topic for this session today. So it's not only children, right? Adults play games too. We play games, right? We play, this is Jenga, but some people play chess, some people play board games, some people play card games, right? We all play games, right? So it's not only children, but adults as well, right? We play games and we love playing games. And life is more fun if you play games, right? Do you agree? Yes? Okay. So learning English can be boring, right? It can be difficult and it can be challenging and it can be stressful for children, right? But we can make it fun, easy, and interesting and exciting by playing these fun games. Okay? So why don't we use games? And today I'll be showing you some games, not only for young children, but I'll be showing games for secondary school students as well. Okay, and you can also you can adapt these ideas for adults class as well. So it's not only for young children, it's for teenagers and for adults. all levels. Okay. Okay, but before we start, let's talk about teaching EFL students, right? EFL means English as a foreign language, and we all teach English as a foreign language. We have our first language, right? In Peru, Spanish is the first language, and you learn English as a foreign language. In Korea, the first language is Korean, right? But we teach and we learn English as a foreign language, okay? And when you teach EFL students, the lessons should be easy to follow because their English level is very low, right? If you make the lessons complicated, then it's just too difficult for our students. So try to have easy to follow lessons and try to have clear, simple directions. Okay, try to make it clear, simple, and easy for our students, right? You have to think about your students' English level. And try to provide more opportunities to use English, okay? Because we don't get many opportunities to speak English, right? Maybe they'll speak English in English classroom, but when they walk out of the classroom, they will speak Spanish, right? They go shopping, they go to the movies, they play with their friends, they speak Spanish, right? So inside English classroom, try to provide more opportunities to use English and try to have more practice through fun communicative games and do lots of link and review, okay? Because their exposure to English is so limited, okay? Our students have only maybe 2 classes per week or maybe, I don't know, up to 5, 8 classes per week of English. That's it, right? Maybe they'll do some homework at home, but it's like maybe 1 hour. Okay, so try to provide lots of communicative games so that students can practice their English and give lots of positive feedback, right? This is very, very important. Give lots of positive feedback. Okay, and I'm sure you are aware of all these elements when you're teaching EFL students. Right, so please remember these important things, okay, before we play the games. So even when you're playing the games, try to think about this, right? This is like the basics for us. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about communicative approach, right? So all the games that I played today, right? The ideas are based on communicative approach. So what is communicative approach? What is it? It's learning a language. So it's the idea that learning a language is learning to communicate real meaning. Okay, so communication is the focus. Okay, we learn to communicate real meaning. We can do this by playing communicative games and communicative activities. Okay, and we can give a situation or context for students to use the language for real meaning with a communicative purpose. Okay, we should have the purpose. And constant interaction with English and lots of exposure to English. Okay, and also motivation, which is very important for communicative approach. Okay, so we all agree that we learn English to communicate, okay, through speaking, listening, reading, and writing, right? The main goal is communication, right? That's why we do all these games, right? We want to encourage our students to practice communication. Okay, and I'll come back to this at the end of the session. Communicative approach, very, very important. Okay, so we talked about children, right? They love playing games, and we looked at the games, popular games in Peru and similar games in Korea, right? So for children, they don't think they are learning. They think they're just playing games, right? When they're playing game, they think, oh, I'm just playing game, I'm having fun, but they're actually learning a lot of skills, right? I talked about communication and negotiation skills and cooperation, right? Those elements are all involved in playing games. So what are the effective games and activities for learning English? Let's find out. Using puppets, right? We can play games using puppets. Do you use puppets when you teach English? You should, because children love puppets. Puppets are fun and memorable, right? Students will remember what the puppet does and what the puppet says. So use puppets to model the language and action, and use puppets to engage children, and use puppets to guide children. And puppets are great for role playing, right? So let's look at some puppets, right? I have some puppets here. Okay, so Chip. So here's my puppet. Okay. Hi, everyone. How are you today? Nice to meet you. Congratulations, Nutessa, for your 80th anniversary. Yay. Okay, so how are you today, Chip? I'm fine, thank you. I'm great. How are you guys? Oh, I can see one of you have a puppet. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's very good. Now I have my
Teacher Boris,
mystery
that's
bag.
nice.
Yes. So Chip has a bag. Okay, so let's find out what Chip has in the bag. Okay, so Chip, can you show me what you have in your bag? Yes. Okay, so here. Let me feel the bag. Oh, I can feel something round. What is it? Can we have a look? Okay. Okay, so let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, look, what is it? It's a ball. It's a soccer ball. Do you like playing soccer? Yes, soccer is my favorite game. Okay, so use puppets, right? It's fun. And Chip had something else in the bag. Ooh, what is it? It's an apple, right? So Chip's favorite snack, right? Very healthy. Good. Now let's look at this. This is my mystery bag. Okay, what do I have in my bag? Chip, can you guess what I have in my bag? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, wow, what's this? I have a chocolate bar. Not very healthy, but I love chocolate, right? So this is my snack. And wow, what's this? Chip is surprised. I'll show you. I just want to show off this, right? This is my medal. Look, I did my Inca Trail, virtual trail. So I want to show you this, right? So you can do this virtually, and I did it virtually. So I actually go through the Inca Trail, but I just walk from work to my house, maybe 30 minutes every day, right? We don't have to complete this in one day, right? We can use as many days as we want. So I did it in 2 weeks, right? I tried to walk every day to complete the trail, and it was 26 miles. And I'm very proud of this. I should wear this, right? So when I go to Peru, I want to do the real Inca Trail, right? Not the virtual one, but the real one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this year, maybe next year.
Great, great, great. We are going to be waiting for you.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
we can do this together, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. I'm not promising you this, huh? Yes.
Okay, so using puppets, I'm just showing you the examples, right? And I'm sure you are already using the puppets in your class, and children love puppets, and they will remember, right? I'm sure you will remember that I showed you this Inca Trail medal that I got, right? You will remember, oh, Sue, she did a virtual challenge, right? Oh, Sue, she likes chocolate, right? I hope you can remember that. Okay, let's go back to the slide. here we are. Okay, so as I said before, here are puppets, right? Children will find this really fun and memorable. Okay, you can model the language and action using the puppets. You can engage children, right? And you can guide children. Using real objects, okay? I just used the real objects. I used my chocolate bar, and I used the soccer ball, and I used the apple, right? You can use the real object to make the games more fun, right? And look here, I want to teach shapes today. Okay, what shape is this? It's a diamond. What shape is this? Let's look at number 1, right? What shape is this? It's a square, right? In the picture. What are they doing? Maybe they're baking cookies, right? You can see the cookie cutters here, right? And you can see the dough. You can see the eggs, right? Look at the cat and the dog. They are excited too, right? So you can talk about the pictures, right? And you can use the real objects. You can use the real cookie cutters, right? And you can even have the real dough and play with the shapes. You can cut out the shapes, right? So let's look at number 1 here. So these are the keywords, okay? What shape is this, number 1? It's a circle. Okay, number 2, what shape is this? It's a diamond. And number 3, what shape is this? It's a rectangle. Okay, so you can go through the shapes, look at the picture, talk about the picture, and then use the real objects, use the real cookie cutters, use the real dough, and maybe you can cut out the shapes from the dough. Okay, now I have something fun here today. Look what I have here. Can you see this? Can you see the shape here? It's not very clear, but you can see the triangle, right? I have my cookie with a triangle. Can you see the shape here? Triangle? Yes. And I have a cookie with a square. Yes. Can you see the square here? Yeah, my cookie is round, right? It's a circle, and look at the shapes inside, right? And I have, what's this? What shape is this? It's a circle, right? There's a big circle, the cookie, and a small circle inside. Great. And I have a star, right? What shape is this? It's a star. Okay. And, well, this is not really a shape, but what do you see here? What's this? It's an umbrella, right? Do you see the umbrella? Okay, so now let me cut out the shapes. Okay, so can you give me the number? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cookies here, right? So give me one number from 1 to 5. Can you give me one number? Number 1, number 2, number 3, any number.
3.
Number 3, okay. So number 3 is a square, right? Easy. I can cut out the square, right? Let me try. Okay, easy. Thank you for picking the easy one for me, right? Here I have the square, right? Very good. What shape is this, everyone? It's a square. Okay, very good. Now, let's try one more, right? Can you give me one more number?
5.
5. Oh, 5. Are you sure? 5. 5 is this one. I don't think I can do the umbrella, but let me try. This is an umbrella. Let me try. Or maybe I can do it. Maybe. Oh, yes. See? I'm very good, actually. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oops. It's a broken umbrella. Sorry, it's broken. Oops, sorry.
No problem.
Okay, right. So you can have fun with shapes, right? Using the real objects. Okay, I can have this for my snack, right? With my chocolate bar. Okay, so let me go back to the slide. Okay, so the shapes. You can use the real objects for the shapes, right? Okay, now let's talk about using flashcards. Okay, flashcards are very useful because it's not possible to get the real objects sometimes, right? How can you get an alligator into the classroom, right? It's impossible, right? How can you get a gorilla or a hippo, right? So if that's the case, then use flashcards instead, right? It's visual, right? And you can use flashcards for the games. Okay, and there are many games you can do using flashcards. Okay, and if you see this yellow box, that's the list of the games. Okay, so if you want to review the games later after this session, then you can look at my slides again and look for the yellow box because it's got all the games there. Okay, so let's look at this one first. This one is what's missing game, right? This is one of the guessing games. Okay, so you can spread the flashcards on the desk like this. Okay, so I have 9 cards here. Okay, let's go through the flashcards. What's this? It's a hat. What's this? It's a duck. What's this? It's a fish. What's this? It's a hippo. What's this? It's a cat. What's this? It's a bat. What's this? It's a dog. What's this? It's a gorilla. What's this? It's an alligator. So go through the flashcards first, okay? And give students to remember the cards. Give students time to remember the cards. Okay, so now please remember the cards. Okay, all 9 cards. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, hat, duck, fish, hippo, cat, bat, dog, gorilla, alligator. Okay, so memorize. You've got all 9 cards in your head. Okay, now you will only see 8 cards in the next slide, right? You have to guess what's missing. Okay, ready? What's missing?
The cat.
Oh, the cat is here. The cat
The
is
gorilla,
here.
the gorilla.
Yes, the gorilla, right? I changed the cards around, right? To make it a little bit more challenging, right? The gorilla is missing. Look, the gorilla is here, right? But it's missing here. Okay, so you can play this game online if you have a picture like this, right? So take a picture of the flashcards, okay? And you can show this online, okay? You can change the position of the cards and play this again, okay? This is for very low level, okay? But if you want to make it more difficult, you can use the word cards. Do I have that here? Like this, right? Do you see here the word cards? Okay, use this for higher level students, maybe for secondary school students. Okay, use this word card. And you can do the same, right? Spread the word cards, ask your students to memorize, and then remove one of the cards. Okay, and when they find the missing cards, they have to make the sentence using that word. Okay, so you can use this idea for different levels and different targets. Okay, so the good games are, games like this. You can use any targets, any language target, and you can use this game for any level. Okay, then these are the good games. Okay, then let's look at some other games. Let's do slowly revealing. This is my favorite game. And if you've been to my webinar, I've done several webinars for Peru. And if you have been to my webinar, then you probably know this already, right? But let me try anyway. Okay. So let's look at this. Okay. Do you see the big question mark? Right. You'll have to guess what's behind the question mark. Okay. So here, what do you see here? Oops. Do you see this? What are they?
A little.
What color are they?
A hat.
A hat? Sorry, it's not a hat. Do you want to see more?
A dog.
Dog? No, sorry, it's not a dog. Okay,
Orange.
more? I'll show you more. Okay, what are they?
Orange.
Yes, they are oranges.
Oranges.
Yeah, oranges. Okay, so you can show the picture little by little and give students a chance to guess. Okay, yeah, oranges, very good. Now I have another one here. Okay, can you guess what this is? Okay, can you guess?
Machu Picchu? No.
No, okay. Do you want to see more? Yeah,
Yes,
say
please.
more, please. Yeah, say more, please.
Or please.
Okay, here. What's this?
A mountain.
Mountain, yes, right. Which mountain? You
Machu
want to see
Picchu.
more?
I think it is Machu Picchu.
Yeah, very good. So which mountain? It's not really, yeah. Do you see this? Yeah, Machu Picchu. I want to go there, right? So again, you can use any targets, right? If you have the picture, right, you can use this game for any level, young children, secondary school students, adults, right? It's a fun game. It's probably the most useful game that you can play with your students. And it's my favorite game. Okay? So this is slowly revealing. And let's go back to the slide. Okay, so we are doing guessing game now, right? Slowly revealing. And what's missing? Car race and spinning wheel. Okay, so let's go here. Mystery bag, we played that game already, remember? With chip. Yes, and this is slowly revealing. This is spinning wheel. Okay, and we have these games in our book. We have spinning wheel games in our books. But if you don't have this in your book, okay, you are using books from different publishers, it's okay. You can still play this game using flashcards. Okay, so here, you can spread the flashcards. You can make a circle, right, with flashcards. And you can spin the pen. Okay, and then if the pen points to one of the cards, then ask a question, right? So look at this one. You spin the pen, and if the pen points to this, okay, what's this? It's an apple. Okay, and for upper level students, use the word cards. Okay, so we have some words here. And spin the pen, and if the pen points to memo, okay, can you make a sentence using this word, memo? Okay, can you make a sentence? Whales are mammals, right? Because they have babies. Mammal. Okay, and if they make a correct sentence, then they get 2 points, right? See 2 stars there? So to make this game more fun, you can add the points. You can add the stars. Okay, so I get 2 points. Okay, so use this idea for other targets, and you can use this game for many different levels. Okay, and if you already have the spinning wheel in the book, right, you can play this together with your students, right? So for games like this, okay, you can put the pen on the picture and you can spin the pen, or you can use a paper clip. Okay, use a paper clip. I will show you how you can do this. Let me stop sharing this. Okay, so I have the page from the book. Okay, this is the spinning wheel game. Okay, so you put the paper clip in the middle. Okay, put the paper clip in the middle, and you can put the pen inside. Okay, and then you can spin the paper clip. Okay, this is the way to do it. Can you see this? Yeah. Okay, so it's easy to do it if you use a paper clip and a pen. Okay, good. Okay, so we can actually try this. Let's look at this one. Okay, this one is the target structure is it a pencil? No, it isn't. It's a crayon. Okay, this is from one of our books. Okay, this spinning wheel. So you spin the wheel, spin the paper clip, and if it points to this, right, we have a word here, pencil. Is it a pencil? No, it isn't. It's a crayon. So by playing this game, students will practice both yes and no. Okay, so if the paper clip points to the pencil, okay, the question will be, is it a pencil? Yes, it is. Okay, so the good thing about this game is you can practice both yes and no. Okay. So when students are playing this game, they'll be speaking all the time, right? They'll be practicing the target sentence, right? They are learning, they're practicing, but they think they are playing games and they're having fun. Okay, so we talked about this. Okay. And let's look at the board games now. Okay, board game is another good game when you are practicing the language targets. Okay, so we have these board games in our book, but if you don't have these board games in your book, the book you are using now, if you know the books don't have these kind of board games, then you can use the flashcards to make your own board game. Okay, you can arrange the flashcards like this to make a race track. Okay, and you can start from here. Okay, and move the car along the track and finish. Okay, you can roll the dice. If you get 2, then you can move 1, 2. Okay, what's this? It's a chair. Okay, if they say correctly, then they can stay here. This one is different shape. Like you can change the shape because you are using the flashcard. You can arrange the flashcards into different shapes. You can have a circle. You can have a shape like this. You can have a long straight line if you want. Okay, so it's all up to you. You can be creative with the flashcards. And again, you can roll the dice, okay, and move the car along the track. Okay, if you get 2, then move the car 1, 2. What's this? It's a crayon. Okay, and again, if you want to use this game for secondary school students, you can use the word cards instead, right? And the students will make a sentence using the word. Okay, good. But if you already have the board games in the book, right? We have lots of board games in our book. You can just play, right? All you need is a die. Okay, so you can roll the die and move the car, move the pointer along the track, start from here and finish here. Okay, and the structure we are practicing here is, this is a red apple. These are red apples. Okay, so students are practicing plurals. Okay, this is a red apple. These are red apples. So roll the dice, and if you get 3, move the pointer to number 3. Okay, and what do you say? These are yellow bananas. Okay. Right, and we also have a video on our YouTube introducing all these games. So maybe you can check out our YouTube later on, I think, for the videos for games and activities. Okay, so that's board games. And song activities, right? You can do lots of activities with songs. Okay, songs and chant. help children remember the language. Repetition in a fun way. Okay, we do have to do some repetition, right, in order to remember. But you can do this in a fun way if you use songs or chant. Okay, children love to sing and dance. And this is learning in natural way, right? They love to sing and dance. And there are many games and activities you can do with the song. Okay, so let's look at this song. Right, so the song is, what's your favorite color? Okay, so, oh, sorry. So what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Do you like blue or red? What's your favorite color? Do you like green? Green is my favorite color. Green is the best. I like the color green. The grass is green. Okay, that's the song. And the song goes like, what's your favorite color? You know, the song goes like this. And you can play this song and play some games. Okay, listen and touch is you listen and touch the flashcards. So here you can touch the color flashcards. If you hear green, then you touch green flashcards. Okay, if you hear red, then you touch red flashcards. Okay, listen and stand up. Okay, so you can ask your students to stand up when they hear a certain word. So if they hear green, right, they will have to stand up. Okay, you can do this in teams. So if you hear green, boys stand up. If you hear red, then girls stand up. Okay, you can do it in teams. So listen to the song and listen for a particular word. When they hear the word, then you stand up or do some other actions. Okay, when you hear a certain word, then you can ask them to dance. Okay, so there are lots of fun ways of using songs. Okay, and sing with your own words. You can change the lyrics, change the words, so you can make your own song. Okay, so maybe you can change the colors. What's your favorite color? Do you like blue or red? What's your favorite color? Do you like green? And then change green to purple or change green to yellow. Okay, change the color to their favorite color and then sing. Okay, or you can change color to fruit. Okay, what's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite fruit? Okay, same song, but change the word. Apples are my favorite fruit. Oranges are my favorite fruit. Okay, so you can always change the lyrics of the song. Okay. Chant. Okay, chant is another, chant activities are fun too. So clapping game and make your own chant. We can actually try this together. Right, clapping game. So the target language here is, what's this? It's a book. Okay, what's this? It's a book. That's the target language. Okay, and so here we have the target words: book, chair, crayon, table. Okay, so let's make our own chant. What's this? It's a book. What's this? It's a book, right? That's my chant. You can be creative and, create your own fun chant. Okay, so yeah. And let's do some actions too. Okay, so I'll do, what's this? It's a book. Okay, so that's my chant. Okay, so clap, clap, and you can do snap, snap. Clap, clap, snap, snap. Okay, so what's this? It's a book. What's this? It's a pen. What's this? It's a book. Okay, it's simple and easy, but everybody do it together, then it's really fun. So let's do this together, everyone. Okay, ready to clap? Clap, clap, snap, snap. Clap, clap, snap, snap. Okay? Can you do it? Okay,
Yes.
now let's do it together. Maybe I can show you the flashcards. Do I have some flashcards? Oh yeah, here. So here, okay, if I show you this, okay, what's this? It's a cat. What's this? It's a cup. Okay, what's this? It's a book. Okay, let's try cat, cup, and book. Okay. Okay, now here you go. Clap, clap, snap, snap. Clap, clap, snap, snap. What's this? It's a cat. What's this? It's a book. What's this? It's a book. What's this? It's a cup. What's this? It's a cat. Okay, very good. That's good. Okay, so it's fun, right? If everybody does it together, and you can change the flashcards. Okay, and if you want to use the plurals, okay. What are these? They are bananas. What are these? They are peaches. What are these? They are grapes. Okay, so you can change the flashcards. You can even do colors. So here, what color is it? It's an orange. What color is it? It's purple. Yes, you can do the colors. So by changing the flashcards, right, you can do this again and again, right? Yes, it helps students to remember vocabulary. Yes, very good. And you can change your actions, right? You don't always have to do clap, clap, snap, snap. You can do, I don't know, you can be creative. Touch, touch, snap, snap. Or you can do clap, snap, if you want, right? Be creative and have lots of fun. And you can ask your students to create their own chant, right? That's even more fun. Sounds like a ritmo a go-go.
Yes, we have a game. We have a game
Ah, go,
here.
go.
Like this.
Ah, okay,
Yes.
very good.
Clapping,
Yes.
yes, yeah, right.
Good.
The same.
So use those ideas, right? Use the ideas
Nice.
from your games, right? This is what today's session is about, right? Use the ideas for your English teaching. Okay, now let's move on. Story activities, right? Children love stories. So practice and review language targets, and animations help students focus. Okay, so you can, when you do the stories, you read together and then you ask them to repeat and read again, right? You do lots of reading activities, right? And the more you read, the better, right? So why don't you make your students read more by doing games? Okay, so here, you can use the puppets like this, right? To do the role play. It's always fun to have the puppets, okay? And with our books, we provide the character cutouts so you can make the puppets. And for some of our books, we provide finger puppets like this, okay? So you can do the stories using finger puppets. And of course, you can use the puppet, right? You have the role play. And you can ask your students to change the voice so that they can read the story again. Okay, so you can make simple cards like this. Okay, I have dog, baby, grandma, opera singer. Okay, and you can make more cards, but I just have 4 today. Okay, so can you choose a number? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? Choose
4.
one number.
4.
Okay, 4 is opera singer. Okay, so now you will have to read the story like opera singer. Can you try that? So if you have a simple story like, I have a cat and my cat's name is Toby. Okay, if that's the story, right? So you have to do it like opera singer. Okay. Oh, I have a cat, and my cat's name is Toby. You know, you do it like an opera singer. You have to act out. Okay. If you choose baby, you have to read like a baby. You can try, right? Read something like a baby. If you choose dog, you have to read like a dog. Can you do that? Maybe you can do woof, woof. I have a cat, woof. Something like that, right? So change the voice and read the story again and again, right? It's fun every time because you're changing the voice and you're acting out. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that's the story activities. Retell the story, okay, using your own words, right? That's always fun. And act out. And we have digital games and animations too. And if I have time, maybe I can show you some digital games too, right? And let's look at some of the games for secondary school students. Okay, motivate your students. Sometimes, you know, for secondary school students, motivation level is low. So you need to motivate your students. So play is our brain's favorite way of learning. Okay, play is our brain's favorite way of learning. So look at this, okay? Here I have hey, let's look at this. So here's the unit that we are doing today. Remember slowly revealing? Okay, so here, unit 1, animals. Okay, what animals? Let's find out what animals. 2 big cats. Okay, so what animals do you think you will see? 2 big cats.
Lions.
Lions, yeah, and?
Tigers.
Tigers, great. Yeah, so here we have
Tiger.
tiger. Look, wow, look at the eyes and look at the color. Scary. Yeah, so you can talk about the picture, right? And we have more pictures about lions and tigers, right? Okay, so you can start your lesson like this. It's more fun, right? Rather than showing everything, right? You can slowly getting the ideas from your students. Okay, so big cats. And there are lots of games you can do with secondary school students, right? Matching games, cut-up sentences, class survey, interview, project, making a video. Okay, so let's look at some of these games. Cut-up sentences. Okay, so you make these word cards, or you can ask your students to make these word cards. Pick up one sentence from the unit, okay, the key sentence, and, you know, cut the words into like cards, and then try to make a sentence. Okay, so let's make a sentence. Can you make a sentence using this? Became America extinct about years in lions ago 10,000. Can you make a sentence?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can start with lions, right? Lions.
Yeah.
Lions
Became
became
In
extinct
America,
in America about
10,000
10,000 years ago. Okay, very good. So let's read it together. Lions became extinct in America about 10,000 years ago. Okay, this is one of the sentences from the unit. Okay, so students will be familiar with the words, right? And they will have to make a sentence. And you can do this as a game. Okay, you can use the actual word card. Okay, and then put them on the table, mix them, and then see who makes the sentence first. Okay, it's a fun game. You should try if you teach secondary school students. And you can do what's missing using the word cards. Okay, so one card is missing here. What's missing?
Thing.
Lions became extinct. Okay, extinct is one of the keywords for today's lesson. Okay, among land something, only humans lived in more places than lions. Okay, among land what? Land, remember the word mammals, right? Earlier we had a spinning wheel game and we made a sentence using mammals, right? It's one of the keywords from this unit. Okay, so you can do what's missing. And class survey, this is another fun game you can do, right? Fun activity, class survey. So you will read a story about tigers as pets. Okay, and look at the picture. Look at this baby tiger. Tiger is a pet. Okay, and look at the picture and discuss. We have some discussion questions. What's happening in the picture? Would you like to have a pet tiger? Okay, so you can do this as a class survey. Would you like to have a pet tiger? Yes or no? You can ask students, right? Do a class survey. Why or why not? And then with the result, you can draw a graph. Ask your students to draw a graph. Yes, 30%. No, 70%. Okay, so this is clear, right? You are making a connection with other school subjects like math, science even. Okay, or do an interview activity, right? Do you know this boy group? Yes. If your students like
K-pop music, right?
Yeah, K-pop music.
Yes,
If they like
yes.
K-pop music, then you can use pictures of the singers. Or you
Yeah,
can
very
use their
popular
favorite
here,
song.
right?
Very
Very
popular.
popular.
Ah,
Yes, of
BTS,
course.
very popular.
Yes,
Okay,
very
so
popular.
students will suddenly pay attention if you show this picture, right? They will be motivated, right? Because it's something they like. So use popular singers or popular characters and pretend that you are interviewing these people. Okay, so you are interviewing BTS. You are a reporter and you are interviewing. Okay. Do you have a pet? And you can pretend to be BTS. What do you think about having wild animals as pets? Or what do you think about keeping animals in zoos? Okay, so you can do a role play. You can interview the famous, popular singers. Students will love this, right? You should try this. Oh, it's your favorite band. Okay, even teachers like BTS, right? Not only the students. Great. Okay, so try this interview activity with your students. Okay. Research and presentation. Of course, this is a very useful and effective activity that you can do with your students. So after learning about extinct animals, you can ask your students to do some research. Right? This can be a group work or pair work. They can do a research and then do a presentation. Okay. We provide lots of game ideas in our teacher's manual. Okay, so if you use eFuture books, try teacher's manual, try to find the ideas in the teacher's manual. We have a section for activities and games. This is for Little Hands. And we also have games and activities for Hand in Hand and Let's Smile. And as I said before, we have lots of games and activity ideas on YouTube. So check out our YouTube channel. Okay. And raise awareness about games. Okay. We had a webinar with our professor, Dr. Ken Beatty, and he mentioned that we should educate others about games, the value and the importance of using games, okay? And try to convince others, educate others about the importance of using games in the class for communicative approach, right? So try the games, be adaptable, be creative, and be flexible. Of course, you need to plan your lesson. You have to prepare the games and you have to practice as well, right? So for these games, you have to practice. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't work, right? Then you can change the games a little bit so that, it's suitable for your students. So try to be adaptable. Yes, practice makes perfect. That's right. So be creative and use the ideas, the game ideas. You know, think about the games that you used to play when you were young and use the ideas. Right? Children will love this. So play games and have fun. That's what games are in the end. Teachers, fun is just another word for learning. So have lots of fun with your students and play the games that I introduced to you today and enjoy. Okay, so that's it from me today. And I hope you enjoyed my presentation. And thank you again for giving me this opportunity to present. And thank you. And see you in Peru.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Sue. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
as always, it was a very nice presentation, very important presentation with important tips for teachers. We are sure our teachers enjoy this presentation and they got lots of ideas for their classes. Thank you. Thank you for accepting our invitation. You are always very welcome here whenever you want to come to Peru, right?
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
very much.
Yeah, so please stop sharing your screen so we can show our teachers something else. Thank you so much. Thank you again.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
again.
then. Bye, everyone.
Yes,
See you
bye,
again.
Sue. Thank
Okay,
you
bye.
so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
And we
Bye.
have something else for you, right? Yes, okay. What else we have? We have some news for you, right? We have some news for you. You know that we are on the year of our 80th anniversary. So we have these 2 other webinars, right? Well, one more webinar for parents. Remember that we always have our cycle, okay? Dialoguemos en familia. And we are going to have this topic for next week. Okay, the 27th, April the 27th, crianza positiva, ¿qué es y cómo aplicarla en mi hogar? We are always thinking about not only teachers, not only students, but also parents, okay, to make a whole, to close the circle of our service. And what else we have? Of course, we are just thinking about Mother's Day, which is so close, okay, so close. And we have this year, we are going to have not a contest, but we are going to have a virtual expo, a virtual exposition, okay, to celebrate our mothers. We are going to receive all the projects from students from kindergarten, primary, and secondary level, right? And these projects are going to be shown on our Facebook on a virtual exposition, right? All of them, all of the students are going to receive a diploma for their, of course, we know their wonderful participation. And we are going to be receiving, okay, the projects up to May the 2nd. And the virtual exposition is going to be by May 9th. Okay, we are going to share with you, teachers and dear friends, okay, this invitation with the basis, right? With everything you want to know, so you can share with parents, because you know that, well, parents now can help their children, their sons, okay, to present everything we are going to ask for. So remember this, okay? We are going to be sharing with you this invitation with the correspondent links, so parents can upload, okay, their projects. And of course, we have the last part, which is our picture, right? Aime is going to help us. Yes, remember that you must be filling a link for your certificates. And also now we are going to place a link, Aime, por favor, el link de la encuesta. Remember that we are always receiving your opinion is really important for us to improve and to continue working with you and for you, right? So here we are going to see the link for our feedback, okay, for the survey. And yes, this is the time to open up your microphones, to unmute yourself and turn on your cameras, okay, for the picture. Yes, it's so nice. It's always a pleasure to see you, dear teachers, dear friends, okay? And of course, I want to show you this so you can remember that we are on our anniversary. See this? Okay, sorry. Yes, I want to, yes, here we are. Okay, this is our 80th anniversary, the year of our 80th anniversary. Remember this. So I want to see you, I want to listen to you saying goodbye, saying hello. Aime, ¿nos ayudas con las fotos? Okay, yes, thank you again.
Un segundo.
Wonderful presentation. Thank you again. And yes, taking pictures now. Yeah, thank you so much. And remember, this NUTESA's Academy of Experts is going to be presenting different international webinars every month. This was a wonderful opening with eFuture presentation, Miss Sue Kim. Okay, and next month we are going to be sending our invitation for our next webinars. Okay, thank you so much, and see you next time. Yes, bye. Blessings.
Thank you.
Blessings. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you so much. Thank you.